Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Agar IO. And this is a really fun game. Did you just die?
Nah. I just got like 75% of my body ate, and I
Oh
and I shot
man.
myself out to escape, just so I could still be alive. But I just lost most of my mass. Yes, it's very bad, very terrible.
Oh, that sucks. Like I've done that so many times playing this thing, and I'm getting a little bit better at it. But these guys ate me a few minutes ago. I got up to like 800 and something points, which I know some of you guys are thinking, oh, that's not very high. Well, considering it was like my third time playing the game, I think that was pretty good. Some of you guys may have done better than that, but I didn't even know you could break yourself apart until like the second episode. So, I don't like coming into games knowing everything. I like to go into them blind and see what my first impressions of them are. And then once I know that I really enjoy the game, then I'll go back and play it and learn a lot more about it or just discover it as I go. That's the way I tend to play video games. And for the most part, it suits me just fine, and most of you guys tend to enjoy it as well. So we are just running around, and I wanted to talk a little bit about movies on this one. I wanted to know. Oh crap! I'm about to get eaten. Am I not?
That's a great movie. You're about to get eaten. I've seen that a couple times.
Right? That's
Oh,
oh man. Another warning, guys. The names on these characters I have no control over. If you want me to remove those, I definitely will. But yeah, some of them are very offensive, and I can't really stop that. Like and especially the pictures. The pictures can be pretty bad too, and I haven't seen any really negative ones yet. Although there are quite a bit of political stuff going on right now. I guess maybe because they are still like running for office and stuff. But I was actually thinking that maybe some of them are being paid to do that because anybody can see this stuff. So maybe some of these guys are making a little bit of money on the side. I don't know, but as far as movie goes, what's your favorite Halloween movie? Like Halloween is coming up here pretty soon, and I want to put together a list of like 30 days of Halloween that I can watch and have like a progressively get scarier and scarier to get you in like the mood.
oh yeah. I think. I have a lot of. See, I'm a really big horror fan, guys, and I believe that the ones that I would probably watch first would be the first two Halloween movies. The original with Jamie Lee Curtis, the Scream Queen. Such awesome movies. And there's Hellraiser. The first couple of Hellraisers are really good, really gross, really vivid. Um, and The Conjuring. The Conjuring actually and The Grudge are two movies that actually creep me out a little bit. I wouldn't say scare me because I haven't been scared since the movie since Friday the 13th Part 3 when I was 6 years old. And it was only because I was 6 years old that it scared me so bad.
I
Um,
didn't think the Conjuring was a horror movie. I thought that was a comedy, wasn't it?
oh no, The Conjuring was definitely a horror movie.
I thought
Check
it
it
was.
out.
I thought it was hilarious when you find people who actually went to go see that. I thought that was just
Have you even seen it?
that movie was
Uh,
not good. I did not like that movie. That movie was.
what the you talking about? You talking the movie with the doll at the beginning, and then the witch, the satanic witch that they tried to exorcise from the house?
I thought
Is
that
that
was the
the?
one about the magician that like
No,
disappeared
no,
himself and made
no,
like copies or whatever, and then you found like 1,000 of them at the end of the
no, no.
movie.
Yeah, we're thinking of totally different movies.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no.
No, I mean lag on this game is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's redonkulous, redonkulous.
This is
Oh, I
just
got you. Sorry, guys, that probably blew y'all up pretty bad, but I got him.
this is just it's
Good to
almost
know.
to the point where I can't even play the game because the lag tonight. See, I just died again, and that was all lag. It's just ridiculous. And when we tried to play together, the lag was even worse.
Yeah, it was
And
bad.
I hope they get that fixed pretty soon. You guys will have to let us know if you get any lag. I get this amount of lag whether I'm recording or not. So it's not the recording engine, which is what I actually thought it was at first.
Oh God, why? Sorry, guys. It's so frustrating.
Did you die?
Yeah, they got me, dude. They cornered me. Two big guys got me together and they cornered me.
And which one ate
And
the other guy once it was done?
Doge got everybody. Doge
Oh, did
ended up
he?
the main victor in that one.
Oh man, Bite Me's after me again. I always get on the same map with Bite Me. The dude just loves me.
Yeah, I had some guy called You're an Asshole chasing me around the other night, and he was relentless. And
Yeah,
and then I got the upper hand on him, and I treated him the same way. So there's Deadpool. Deadpool's chasing people around.
nice. Are they making a movie about him?
Yes, they are. They just leaked the trailer, and I've seen it. And guys, Deadpool is my second favorite character of in comics of all time, but just behind the Hulk.
That's
The
because
Hulk is.
he never read Ghost Rider, so otherwise he'd be a big fan of that guy instead.
I have read Ghost Rider. I actually own a few of the Ghost Rider comic books, and I like Ghost Rider, but the movies kind of killed it a little bit
Movies
for me.
movies don't count. I mean, Nicolas Cage is a talented actor, and the movies were better than
They
I
were
thought they were going to be, but they still sucked.
really, really.
I thought they were better than I thought it was because I had such low standards for it. Pretty much,
I like Nicolas Cage too. I really do. But the movies were
they
the
sucked.
first one I didn't think was too bad, but
The first
the
one was
two
the
after
worst.
that were they were not good. They
Yeah, I
were not.
mean,
Oh,
but the comics were amazing when I was a kid. I loved that one because,
I
you
just
know,
love the concept. I love the concept of Ghost Rider is this hellish demon who's second in power only to Satan.
well,
And he really is. He's one of the most powerful demons out there. So he's just tough.
I just like the concept of somebody who made the rights that were wrong and never got anything wrong. Like he could see into your soul and see what you did, whether it was wrong or not. So like in the movie, there's that kid who was arrested who actually didn't do anything wrong, so he doesn't get beat up and everything like all the other guys do. In today's society, so many people are being released every year from prison when they found out like DNA evidence has like freed them because they weren't actually involved in anything. And having a comic book hero who got everything right and then only punished the wicked and stuff, I thought that was pretty cool. Plus, it was like a darker version of any of the other guys out there. Like Batman has gotten really dark lately, but when I was a kid, Batman was not that dark. He was still that goofy guy who had all those gadgets and was more like Inspector Gadget or
Da-da-da-da-da.
right.
Inspector Gadget. I used to watch that
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
cartoon. Yeah. And then the movie. Oh God, the movie.
Oh, don't even get me started on the movie. I was never a big fan of that guy, the actor they picked for
Matthew
that one.
Broderick.
Yeah,
He was good in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, man. But I don't think I've ever seen another movie that I like. Oh
he
God,
did.
you
He did
purple bastard.
Godzilla. He was in Godzilla. Well, that
Godzilla
that's a
was
horrible
awful.
one. But
Awful.
no, I didn't like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I thought that was like this one guy that
It
had.
was believable. It was
It
believable.
wasn't. I mean, what kind of like messianic like dictatorship did this guy have over like everybody? Like he drove his
He
sister
was just
completely
popular,
mad.
man. He was a popular kid, dude.
He drove his sister completely crazy. Like not just like oh
Did you not?
she's nuts, but like no like mental institution kind of stuff.
But did
You
you
know,
not drive your siblings crazy when you were that age?
not to the point of like that kind of thing because I was so like sadistic. I was like it. Oh no, I'm gonna die! Come on, get this guy, get him! Oh man, I tried getting him and he's running away. You suck. But yeah, I didn't get that movie. I wasn't really a big fan of that one. 13th Warrior on the other
Have
hand.
you tried hiding? Have you tried hiding behind the green things yet? When you're small enough?
I try to stay away from those because I'm usually too big. Like I get big pretty
Okay.
fast.
All right.
I'm an eater.
Yeah, me too.
I see
Me
a lot of
too.
people they actually hunt other players and that's where they get their protein from. But I like these
No.
little balls. I like the
Yeah, me
little
too. That's
taste.
that's my strategy is to eat as many little balls as I can until people come close enough that are small enough for me to consume,
Because
and then I'll lash out.
one of the first video games I ever played was Pac-Man, and so I'm just used to eating up all the little tiny balls on the map and staying away from the big bad ghosts that are going to come after you. I still actually have the arcade game that my father had when he owned an arcade, so it's the original Pac-Man with the original like casing on it and
Wait,
stuff.
are you talking about like a
Arcade?
machine size arcade game?
Yeah,
You own an arcade size Pac-Man.
yeah, it's the original one
That is cool, dude.
that he
That
had
is very cool.
when he had his first arcade, and
How much is
that's
it worth? Does it have a resale value?
I'm sure it does, but I would never sell it. It's like a
Oh,
family heirloom type thing, you know.
you need
But
to eBay that one day and let me know, man, because that just interests me. Stuff like that interests me. I'm a collector, as some of you guys who have seen my channel may know. Uh, but I'm just interested in toys and comics and having an arcade game, especially a Pac-Man. It's so cool, very
it,
cool,
it's very cool. It even has some of the graffiti that people have like carved into the side of it.
and it still works.
Yeah, it still works just fine.
No, Moon, no.
The graffiti part's not very cool, but it definitely shows that it's like like a real one and not one that you just bought someplace that's been like completely redone and everything like that. But it's I mean it's Pac-Man. You can only play it for so long because after a
For your
certain
sword,
stage
yeah.
you learn what the pattern is, and the pattern's pretty easy, and that gets you all the way to the end as long as your wrist holds out. And once you get to the end, there's not a whole lot you can do because can I get him? Oh no, no! Oh,
No!
suck!
Oh my God.
Get in my
He got
belly.
him so fast.
This guy's an Austin Powers fan. Get in my belly,
Oh wow, the
baby.
lag.
It's the
Lag
other
is
white meat. Oh, you're getting a lot of lag on your side.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty wicked. Like it
Oh,
just comes and goes, and that's why I know it's lag and not something else because it literally clears up, and then you have no issues for quite some time. Ooh, poison. Poison's gonna get in my belly. Yeah. Just
now you were
try.
messing with Poison earlier. Are you trying to develop a rivalry with Poison?
He's hiding behind a little bowl, a little green thing. Oh, get my belly's coming over here. Gotta stay away from him. That's funny though. I kind of want to do some like weird names. So if you guys have any suggestions for names that are not obscene or offensive in any way, leave them down below because I'll definitely try them out.
Oh,
I'm just using my YouTube name on here just to start with because I didn't have very much of imagination tonight.
guys,
And
if you're gonna play, take the time to give yourself a name. Come on.
why would you name yourself?
Wow.
Huh? What was your name?
On YouTube.
Okay, there you go. I think we're losing connection with him. You can kind of hear the lag in the Skype call there. That's why his voice is breaking up. Ooh, George Bush. George Bush, you're going down.
George Bush, get him.
Oh no, there's a yellow Pac-Man guy. Yellow Pac-Man, no! He actually looks kind of like a Pac-Man. And then there's a pink guy over here with no name whatsoever. I wonder if that's actually like how did he do that? How does he not have a name? Oh no. This guy's just following me. Like he's literally at, oh great, I got two guys on me. You're a punk. You little pink guy, you're a punk. He's gonna trap me in a
Ooh,
corner.
antivirus. Is this something? Is this something about antivirus? Do you have an antivirus running?
No, I have no antivirus running right now. How do you know there's an antivirus running on
No, from
yours?
the lag is low.
No.
I just have Windows Defender, so it says, but antiviruses may cause you lag. What it just said popped up on the screen.
Hmm. That might be the reason. I might have to shut that down, but I don't like shutting that down when you have your page open because you just never know. Like, I'm sure this site is perfectly fine because it's had really good reviews and I haven't heard anything negative about it, but I guess I could shut it down. I guess that might be one of the reasons, but if it was good enough, it should work those issues out for you without you having to. Oh, crap. No.
Now, what movie have you seen lately that?
What was that? You keep breaking up.
Yeah, I know it's rough right now. I was just asking you what movie you've seen lately.
Yeah, I didn't catch the end of that. You were asking what movie I had seen lately?
Yeah, that really stuck out in your mind. That really made an impression that you still remember and is fresh.
Hmm. It really stuck out of my mind. Other than Inside Out, which I thought was really, really depressing for a kids movie, I can't say really any of them ever stuck out. Other than the one that you suggested I watch, which was the Road Warrior, and I thought it was okay as a movie, but not really Road Warrior
It's
in the
great. You're
sense.
right. It was awesome. You're right. It was excellent. One of the best movies that have come out lately. Yeah, you're right. I mean,
he,
it was really great.
he
Good,
really loves that movie, guys. It's a good
good
movie.
on you. it was it
I
was a good movie. It was a great movie.
I just thought that the woman had a much bigger role than he did, and since the movie was
What's
really
wrong with that? What's wrong with women being empowered? Okay,
absolutely
guys,
nothing.
AC Gamer is a sexist. He's a
No,
sexist.
I have absolutely
He's a
nothing
sexist.
against her having a bigger role. Just don't call it Road Warrior if the person who's supposed to be the Road Warrior is not the main character. Like that is just
Well, so
weird
she
to me.
can't be a road warrior because she's a female. She
But
can't be the road warrior. She
but
wasn't.
it's a remake of the original, and you name the other guy the Road Warrior right off the bat, and you know who the main star is supposed to be, and yet the other one outshines them. I guess it's not anybody's fault that she's a really good actress, but you think they could have wrote the script a little bit better so that he actually had a part. I mean, right as it is, he just kind of it was there. Like it wasn't really that big of a deal to see him, and he never really did all that much, to be honest. So I don't know. It was just weird. It wasn't what I was expecting. So maybe that's probably why I thought it's kind of hard to live up to sequels in my mind because the originals were so great. Like if they did a sequel that like Indiana or not a sequel but a remake of like Indiana Jones, I probably wouldn't watch it because Harrison Ford is by
It's the
far
only Indiana Jones.
yeah,
Yes.
and I thought that actually with Batman when they were doing Joker, and I was like, nobody could beat Jack Nicholson. Like that is just gonna be the Joker forever. And then the other guy did it, and he did a
Heath Ledger.
awesome. Yeah, he did an
Um,
awesome job, and I'm so glad he did it. And it was a great movie, but that is like the one in a million. Every other
I'm looking
instance,
forward to Jared Leto's performance. Actually, I like Jared Leto as an actor. He's been in a lot of good movies, guys. He's when Jared Leto plays a part, it's not Jared Leto. You don't see Jared Leto as the actor. You see whoever he's playing.
and
So
which
he's a
actor is
really
that guy?
talented actor.
What's he been
Uh,
in?
he's the Joker. He's the new Joker in the
Yeah, but what other movies have you been
Suicide
in?
Squad. Oh, he's been in Dallas Buyers Club,
Never
which was
saw
a
that
great
one.
movie. Oh, it's a good movie with Matthew McConaughey about the AIDS virus. And he's been in Requiem for a Dream, which was, wow, such a great movie. I love Requiem for a Dream. And he's been in a bunch of other movies, guys, that I can't really think of off the top of my head, but he's been prolific. Oh, yeah, he was the guy who killed John Lennon in the movie about John Lennon.
Wow, you're just
So,
like naming every movie I've never seen.
well, that's
Um,
because you have no taste in movies, my
I
friend.
will have to look that up and see if I can find out who that guy is.
Watch Dallas Buyers Club and tell me what you think of it, brother. Tell me. I mean, I thought it was a great movie. I'm a fan of Matthew McConaughey anyway. A lot of people give him a lot of stress, but I think he's a great actor,
I think it
and
was just that speech.
I think he won an Oscar for that too.
For his speech of like his Oscar speech. Did you see that one? I'm like, come on. At some point, you can't be that full of yourself because it just doesn't bode
Really,
well for you.
I think
Like
that's the part he won the Oscar for, actually.
for his speech at the Oscars, he
Oh
won an
God,
Oscar for his speech at the Oscars.
yeah, he won an Oscar for a speech at the Oscars. That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's definitely possible with him because the guy he wants to be, is the guy he's going to be in 15 years. So maybe that's maybe that's how it works. He actually wins an Oscar for being an Oscar winner. I don't know. I'm giving him a hard time, but he's a good actor. Just some
He's
of
a
the
good
stuff
actor.
he's done is pretty wacky, and that's why people pick on him a little bit, and that's why they pick on anybody really. But I can't say any of them deserve it. But when you're in the limelight, you gotta have a thick skin or just ignore it altogether because it's
Yeah,
gonna happen.
exactly. If you're a star, then people are going to troll you.
Yeah,
People are going to troll you. People are going to hate you. People are going to love you to the point to where
it
it's
scares the crap
insane.
out of
Yeah,
you.
it's insanity. So you just, I mean, if you're not willing to handle that and not able to handle that, then don't be an actor. Especially don't be a famous movie star because you know.
Yeah,
Bad.
but I mean, it happens to other people too that aren't movie stars. People who just jump into